Greetings everyone and happy International Youth Day. My name is Jayatma Vikramanayaka and I am the United Nations Secretary General's Envoy on Youth. It is an absolute pleasure and a privilege to join young people all over the world to celebrate this important day. Young people make up one of the largest and most interconnected generations of youth ever. But in all corners of the world, young people also face enormous challenges. The COVID-19 pandemic, the climate crisis, deepening systemic inequalities, and protracted conflicts. As is often the case, the most impacted are also the most marginalized, including young women and girls, LGBTIQ youth, young people with disabilities, youth from indigenous communities, and young refugees, to name just a few. The choices we make or fail to make today will determine whether we break down or break through in response to these challenges we are experiencing. So, as young people continue to act as formidable forces leading the way to halt the climate emergency, as they stand up for peace and justice and against all forms of discrimination, and as they demand their rights and hold decision makers accountable, let us remember that we have more to gain together in solidarity than we do apart. Yet, far too often, still, youth inclusion becomes a tokenistic, ticking the box exercise. This can and this must change. Collectively overcoming inequity and the intergenerational gap in power that prevents young people from meaningfully participating at all levels will be the difference between success and failure. This is especially true when it comes to raising and redefining the ambition of the UN and governments around the world. Sharing a seat at the table and sharing power with young people, especially those left furthest behind, is not about doing youth a favor. It is about fulfilling their fundamental human rights. This is something that is fundamentally at the heart of the UN's own youth strategy, Youth 2030. But while we know that young people have the right to be included in decision making, our political systems continue to remain unfit for this vision. Nearly half of the world's population is under 30, yet only 2.6% of parliamentarians are under 30. And the average age of our political leaders is 62 years. Despite their resilience, young people cannot do it on their own. To support young people's political participation and amplify young voices in public life, today's younger generation needs allies who will help move their words from ambition into action to reach young people regardless of where they are, in villages, in favelas, in refugee camps, cities, or islands, ensuring that no one is left behind. Young people are the experts of their own realities. They are making a difference in public life every day and in every region of the world by tackling issues that matter most to them and demonstrating innovation, resilience, resourcefulness, and leadership. It's simple, really. Youth are powerful advocates and the key for intergenerational collaboration and accountability towards a more just, sustainable, and equal world for all of us. Today and every day, I encourage young people everywhere to continue sharing how you have been making a positive change in your communities. And I'm calling on all stakeholders to take action to support youth leadership and participation. It's about time for young people to be seen and to be heard. Thank you.